Hello everyone, and welcome to a two-model unboxing today. We'll be unboxing the Alaska 737 MAX 9 in the Orca livery, or whatever the official name is, who really knows, and also the Delta CRJ-100 in the Comair livery, retro livery, of course. So these are two models that I recently got in here, and two really great ones, hopefully. So we will check these out here. We'll start with this Alaska MAX 9 here. Of course, in the Pacific Orca livery, whatever it is. You know, a standard Gemini jet box here. It's really just the same as all of them. So, and you've seen the Gemini jet box before, I'm sure. So we're just going to skip over that and get into the unboxing here. Get the model out of the plastic. And there we go. So here we go, the model now out of the box. We'll start with the review. Up here we got our cockpit windows and the L1 boarding door, and of course the MAX nose gear, which is a little bit higher than on the NG 737 NGs, not NG models, but the 737 NG family. Anyways, here we have the Alaska billboard titles on the blue background, which is the opposite of what it normally is, which is pretty cool. And of course we have the little drawings of the Orcas here. And it's looking very nice, a little wave there. And then we have the real photo of an Orca back on the tail. Here we have the engine with the little chevrons there, looking really nice. And something that's weird about this one, I noticed this pretty much right away, that the winglets are the normal Alaska winglets. Like, they didn't put any special winglet on. It actually looks kind of out of place just to have the normal Alaska winglet on there, and it's not blue or anything. It's just a normal Alaska winglet. They didn't bother to do anything special for this. I just feel like it looks kind of weird. I wish they did put a little more effort into that, but what are you gonna do? Still looks a very nice plane here. Got these overwing exits here, and the exit doors, of course, and then the antennae up here. This one is a little bit loose, but it's pretty easy to put back into place there. And of course the rear one, which is also looking good. And we have the SATCOM dome right there. Registration on this aircraft is November 932 Alpha Kilo. And yeah, just a very nice livery here. Great cause, and also just a very beautiful model in general. And I also don't have an Alaska MAX or a MAX 9 in general yet, so this is covering some firsts here. Also up in the nose here we have the Proudly All Boeing sticker. You know, Alaska will be retiring all their Airbuses, sadly, and that is including the A321neos. So that's been unfortunate for Alaska, because those are brand new planes, and unfortunately they're going to be retiring those, or putting them, and not retiring them, but the aircraft themselves aren't going to be retired. They're going to send them back to the lesser, because those are from Virgin America, and of course Virgin America is no longer, they're now part of Alaska. But yeah, that's too bad that all the Horizon aircraft, or not all the Horizon aircraft, excuse me, all the Horizon Q400s will be retired, and then of course all the Airbuses for Alaska. And I'll cover this more in my next Spokane update, so stay tuned for that. That should be coming out pretty soon here, so looking forward to that. It has been a long time since the last Spokane update. But yeah, just a very beautiful model here by Gemini Jets. I think they did a great job on this one. Of course, all the landing gear, they roll fine. Not particularly great. They all do roll. Maybe this one is a little bit choppy here, the right main gear, but rolls decently. Also, the bottom of the aircraft just looks very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Tampa Bay Rays, which, by the way, pretty sad that they didn't make it. Oh, no, the antenna just fell out. Okay, I take back everything. That was stupid. I'm kind of kidding. Gemini kits, though, right there. But I can probably put that back in after the video. So, yeah, the antenna just fell out. That's not great. Yeah, not much more to say than that. That's just unfortunate right there. But we will get that fixed, so hopefully it will look good when it appears in an airport update for the first time. But looked good for a while there until the antenna just popped out, so I'll be sure to get that fixed though. And with that, just blatant plagiarism of JJ Skippy. Welcome to the unboxing of the Delta Connection CRJ-100 operated by Comair. So yeah, that was clearly taken from JJ Skippy. We'll get the United and Northwest CRJ-200s out of here, even though they are some beautiful models right there. We'll get it focused on this Delta Connection CRJ-100 operated by Comair. Quick overview of the box here. It's pretty similar to what they are now. It's a little bit different though, as this is a 2006 release by Gemini Jets. You can see that right there. But that's pretty much it for the box in terms of differences. So we'll get this one out of the box here. And yes, the plastic is a little bit yellow. You probably can't see it like at all, but it is a little bit yellowed, barely noticeable at all though, so not a big issue. And even if it was really yellow, it still wouldn't have been a big issue. So we'll get this one out of the packaging here. We have the little plastic nose piece there, and we'll get that off. And we'll get it focused in on the model here. The beautiful Delta Connection CRJ-200 operated by Comair in the Ron Allen livery, of course. So we got the review of the model started up here. We have the cockpit windows, a little exit hatch up here, and the L1 boarding door with the stairs that go up. And you just heard that loud bang in the background. Yes, it is very windy out here, and the wind is not taking a liking to my door, and it is making it very difficult to record this video. So we'll just ignore that and move on here. We have the nose landing gear down there. We have the Delta Connection titles up here, and of course in the old livery above the little Ron Allen sheet line there, and that extends all the way back here to the engines pretty much. We have the overwing, and we have the overwing exit and exit paths that go over the front instead of the back like they do in most aircraft. Here we have the winglet, which is also the same kind of design as the tail back there. And of course, we have the engines here. And speaking of the engines, the main difference between the CRJ-200 and 100, by the way, is the CRJ-100 has a shorter range than the CRJ-200. But other than that, they're pretty much just the same plane, so that's cool. And here we'll get it zoomed into just this beautiful tail here. I believe this is probably my favorite part of the Ron Allen livery. I don't know, I just like the tail here. I like the current Delta tail with the widget probably even better, but you know, I think this one still looks really nice with the little red stripe there. And of course the Comair logo on the tail, which is pretty unique because it features the operator of the aircraft. So really nice there. Just had to get it zoomed in on that tail. So that's pretty much it for this Delta Connection CRJ-100 here. I do wonder what that little logo is in the front there. We have two little logos up there, but I'm not quite sure what they are. So if any of you all know in the comments, please tell me. I mean, I can't even see them in person, so I don't know how I'm supposed to see them through the camera. But yeah, that is it. That'll do it for the review of this beautiful model here by Gemini Jets. We'll get the other retro CRJ-200s in here. Yeah, this is like completely what JJ Skippy did with all three of these CRJ-200s here. Of course, my favorite has to be the Northwest. They're still not all on the screen here. We can just turn them a little bit, and there we go. Those are all three of them here. So I guess I have pretty similar tastes then to them. They are three just absolutely gorgeous models here. So glad to have them in my collection. Definitely Northwest is the best though. Northwest is the best. Hashtag that I need to start that, right? So yeah, that is it for the review of the Delta Connection CRJ-200, 100, but I'll be using it as a CRJ-200 and or 100, whatever I need it for. I feel like it was mostly used as a CRJ-200. I was kind of hoping to get a wavy gravy colors in motion livery, but it's okay to get this regular Comair Ron Allen livery. I guess I shouldn't say regular, it is the Wavy Gravy Colors Motion livery is also regular livery, but you know, I actually didn't even know that this model existed until JJ Skippy did his review, and I found this one on eBay for a good price and bought it. So yeah, Retro Kalamazoo. Finally have all the models that I need for the 2004, 2005, 2006-ish era for Retro Kalamazoo. So whatever I need that for in the early 2000s, now I have the complete collection, except for some Northwest Airlink, like SOP 340s and other commuter jets, not jets, commuter props, which I'll never be getting. So, because no one's going to make a model of those, if we're being realistic here. Maybe there is a Northwest SOP 340 out there, actually, but I've never seen one on eBay in my very limited time of looking. So, I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to find one of those for a while. So, I have found a lot of the retro ones lately, though, so maybe they'll pop up. But just a great selection here of these beautiful aircraft. I think Gemini did a great job, and we'll bring in the Alaska. Since I'm already kind of doing the closing remarks here, the two models that we actually unboxed and reviewed here are the Alaska Max 9 and the Delta CRJ-100. So here they both are. I'll angle them a little bit more so you can see the fuselage a little bit better, the livery. Yeah, that'll do it for this unboxing video here of these two beautiful models. And I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.